Hey guys, Moose here. We are back with some more Stonehearth. Carpenter up right at the start there. Not really sure what I'm going to work on in this episode. We got the Weaver hut going. That's nice. Let's start off by making sure that crafters have stuff queued up, since we have gotten a lot of materials. Kind of been on top of our iron production. Get our silver, so we can probably start selling these. I think they're really necessary to hold on to. Making more tin would be 50 minus 4 should be 46 times 2 is, yep, boom, got it. Just in case you're wondering how I did that mental math, if you didn't follow it, it's 100 divided by 2 is 50. 8, which is the difference between 92 and 100, divided by 2 is 4, so 50 minus 4 is 40. I checked by multiplying 46 by 2, which is slower, but I was worried I did it wrong. It worked out. I like mental math. I don't think I'm particularly smart or good at it, but I enjoy it. Like, it's a fun little... I think Northern Lion gets this enjoyment out of programming. It's like a little thing that's like, oh, I'm actually not stupid. That was cool. I did it. So I don't know. I enjoy it personally. I encourage you to try it, challenge yourself. It's something that when you see something where you can think about the math, maybe just do it in your head. See where it gets you. I think it's an interesting thing to do. I don't really have that much stone. I think I sold it this time. I'm not going to worry about anything for this. And our weaver is more than busy. Carpenter's busy enough. Can you even? Yeah, you can. So this is just in progress. I guess they're so it's fine. But did I lose my carpenter recently? I think I did, didn't I? One of them. So one of them needs work. So maybe let's just throw away some wood. What's this, level 1? Yeah, it's make 30. Why not, right? Get some EXP. What are cooks? Not much going on, but we could get some beef stew going. Savory meat stew, what I meant to say. Oh, Karen made some, So Karen was over here. So we went to a sushi restaurant that I really like. I went to a lot as a kid, so I, gone there a few times now. And I'm really happy she enjoys it. So we went, and I, being, white as hell, got... Though, to be fair, Karen likes this. I don't... Not completely... Don't shit on me too much for it, but I got, a lot of the time it's known as a Philly roll, but here they call it an Alaska roll. Which is... Second to look at the... It's got salmon and avocado and cream cheese. But in my defense, I don't like the cream cheese, really. If you gave me salmon and avocado, that would be kind of my ideal. Anyway, that's how I feel. I enjoy it. Karen likes it too, so don't shit on me. But she got tonkatsu, which is, it's like a breaded pork. And I don't think we expected them to give us as much as they did. They gave us normally they just give you one thing, one, it's not cutlet, maybe that's the right word for it, but one piece of pork that's been breaded, but we got 3 somehow. I don't know if we paid extra for that or what. I don't think we did. But it was a lot, and I ate almost a full one of hers, and I was eating this sushi. She had 3 pieces of mine. Ate one herself, and also had this baked mussel. Which isn't really my thing, but I can see the appeal. It looked pretty cool. It came in the mussel shell. It was, I don't know, it was. But we took home an entire thing of pork. So I was like, well, okay, we don't really have anything to eat that with. We'll make some sticky rice when we get... And how about we make some curry for it? Because curry, it seems like curry would go Japanese curry. We picked up some curry at a local Japanese store, and she made it. Some potatoes in there, carrots, beef, onions, of course. It was delicious. It was really good. I've not really eaten curry that much, and it was great. And she thought it was going to be bad, but or she thought I wasn't going. But I enjoyed it a great deal. I was kind of talking it up when I was eating it, thinking like, oh, this isn't that hot. There's no problem. Let's go for the spicy one next time. Like, but honestly, the more I eat it, the more I'm like, well, maybe this is actually kind of like right at the spice level that I'm happy with. And it was a mild one. I'm fine with spicy, I think, at this point. If I've had it before. Like if it's a new kind of spicy, I probably have trouble. Obviously if it's super spicy, I'm gonna have some problems. But like with a basic level of spicy, it's fine. Like pretty much anything at Chipotle is no problem. But that's like I don't really have much of a barometer. But like if I do ground beef for burritos, I put like a shit ton of red pepper and chili powder. Like I really go a little harder than I should probably. Usually kind of wish I dialed it back. Not because it's spicy, it's kind of overload. Where I probably should have made it more mild so that I could enjoy the various tastes of the other ingredients a little bit. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a great deal. Trying to kind of branch out food-wise. Because I'm very oh, we got a new villager. It hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying myself. More spicy food, it's nice. Branch out a little. I'm very used to plain, boring food. So it's nice to kind of have a little bit more variety in my life as to why. Try these new things and not totally be disgusted by them. Because, I mean, I'm the kind of person growing up where, like, this is actually the same restaurant we went to. First time I tried first time I tried gyoza, which if you're unfamiliar with it, I'm remembering the right word, is just like pot sticker. It's just pot sticker. I tried it and I vomited in the restaurant. Like, it was bad. Sorry, I gotta cough real quick here, clear my throat. It was real bad. So, and like pot stickers are super, super basic. And actually going back, like I like wonton, so I figure I'd probably like pot stickers. Don't really know what's in them. If they have the right stuff in them, like if you give me a good vegetable one that had the right things in them, I'd probably love it. I don't really want meat in them, but if I had a good vegetable one, probably love it. Because I like I like that kind of casing, where it's sort of like almost pasta, but not really. Kind of similar to wonton. Wontons come apart a little. Gyoza's a little bit more solid. But I'm talking now, I don't really know what I'm talking about. Could be completely mistaken. But yeah, so I'm pretty picky, is what I'm getting. And I've had a lot of issue with new past, so I'm very used to just really boring, bland stuff like macaroni and cheese is... I am Canadian, but I don't really like Kraft because it's different than it is in Canada. We don't get the real good shit down here in the US. So if you're Canadian, you know, please understand, yes, I respect Kraft. I understand it's a Canadian icon for a lot of families, but different down here south of the border. Not so great. But there are brands of macaroni and cheese I enjoy still. Because it's easy. It's pasta. What's wrong with pasta? You get more help. That's what I was... So yeah, Karen gives me shit for that. Because she kind of, like, she ate it for a little while and, like, within a week she was sick of it. This is understandable, whereas I've been eating it for my whole life and I'm still not sick of it, so... But, you know, to each their own. Everyone's different. But yeah, I'm enjoying the variety in my diet, which was not there previously. So, I'm still having the, still working my way through the curry. I'm gonna enjoy eating that this week. Probably still gonna go to Chipotle once or twice, or maybe Five Guys for the... I don't know, we'll have to see. But definitely enjoying the curry. Gonna have to have that more. My major, like, kind of been a problem for me. I like rice. I really enjoy it, but I can't eat plain rice. And normally the normal operating mode is say like, alright, well I'll just put some margarine because I don't eat butter. It doesn't really solve the problem. Like, it's still really boring and bland. So I want like a sauce with it. And I could say, alright, well, okay, it should be gravy, right? But gravy's fatty as hell. Oh, I meant click yes. So I don't want to do gravy. And I feel like curry is kind of like the right solution to that. Because not only does it add, like, probably not as much fat as gravy, which is like half butter, but like actual taste. It's nice. I enjoy it. So, ooh, fine large crate. Wonder who made that. I mean, someone who shouldn't have been making stuff was making it. High level carpenter, you're not supposed to be doing that work. It's fine. You get stuck working on it. Yeah, they'll chew through it in time. I'm not worried about it. A little worried that they're not making those fine beds because that means that this house doesn't have one. That's bad. It'll get built though. But yeah, I'm enjoying having curry added to my... I just gotta find a way. I feel like having that curry, which was, I forget what it was called, is like Vermont something. Very strange name for what I believe is a Japanese brand of curry. Or maybe not Japanese brand, but it's Japanese curry. An item on the ground? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, that's part of the workbench. A lot more sense. Sorry, I gotta cough again real quick. Yeah, very strange name for Japanese curry. But, like, if I take that, nice and kind of, like, moderate spice, and I throw in some broccoli. I don't really like carrots, at least not in that, because they're kind of sweet, and, like, not in a way that I like. I like sweet with spicy when it's, like corn in a burrito. That's really good because it's like this beautiful, it's like being assaulted by a hot day in summer. It's like really sweltering heat, it's stressful and it's hard to breathe and everything, and then you bite into a kernel of corn and it's like, it's a sweet, refreshing, it's like jumping in a pool. It's amazing. You get that little microcosm of that feeling in your mouth when you bite into a corn kernel in a burrito. I love it. But carrots don't really, they're sweet, but not like that. And it doesn't work for me in that. But I don't think corn would work for me there. I just don't think there's a good option in that with the curry. So I'll probably put broccoli in there. I think potatoes are a damn good option there. Not sure what else. Like, I feel like it's like a hearty winter thing, so I'm trying to think of like good winter vegetables, and I'm thinking like the asparagus. I don't know. I don't think asparagus would really. There's got to be something. I'm forgetting a few. Not really too big on leafy greens for the most part. Like lettuce is fine in a salad, but it's basically full. I'm honestly not sure. What the hell would I put in my food? Yeah, I got nothing. I need to expand my expand my horizons with vegetables. I'm just not that familiar with that many. Really just like broccoli's great, and beyond that I'm kind of like, alright, carrots can be good under some circumstances, but usually not. And then it's like kind of, I guess potato's not really a vegetable, it's a tuber. Asparagus is real good if you get good asparagus. Enjoy that. Don't really enjoy the pea smell after that. That's the price you pay. God, what else is there? Nope, no. But we're making good progress. What about... Maybe we can look in the fields. No, not really. This is all stuff, boring stuff. Yeah, what else is there? I'm like, onion's good, but I don't like cooked onion. So that's more of like a raw onion burrito filling. It's delicious, but I only really like it in small amounts. Karen loves cooking. Oh, mushrooms are... Karen loves mushrooms too. Yeah, dude, I should put mushroom in like... Fantastic. Throw some mushrooms in there. That'd be real good. Go ahead and just... Mushrooms, potatoes... broccoli. Kind of want to put some... I don't want to overdo it, but I kind of like curry without meat would kind of be good. I would almost prefer it. Meat's kind of a pain in the... I don't really like preparing it. It's tedious. Let's see. Oh, got 3 good options, but I kind of want more. What else am I gonna put in there? I fucking hate kale, so that's not going in. I tried it. Like, I really wanted to like kale because I was like, alright, this is a healthy leafy green and I can eat it in something that's hot. This is what I'm looking for. But what I was really looking for was like cabbage. Cabbages. Bok choy might be good. Do you do bok choy in curry? Or is that more of a soup thing? I always see it in like raw Chinese soups, but I like bok choy. I don't know how to cook it properly. So I might do bok choy. That'd be good in a curry. If that's a thing that people do. I don't know if it'd be like too... that might be it. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. That'd be really good if I had like... What would like an ideal week of meal? Thinking curry for like 2 days probably. 2 days in the week. Let's call that... Let's just pretend I'm only talking about lunch and breakfast are off the table. Just say for... So curry twice a week. Burritos twice a week. Probably go like... once a week maybe? Like a nice pasta meal one day. That's 6 out of 7. So I just... What else would I want to eat? If I had to pick like one thing to eat, let's just do 7 things. That's easy. So curry, risotto, burrito, pasta. And if I within pasta, you'd probably do like a nice fettuccine. Or I don't like. Erin loves fettuccine. I'm not that. But for her sake, just because we're a couple, let's say fettuccine alfredo with salmon. And then the curry would have chicken. The burrito would have... And the risotto would have either nothing or fish. Probably salmon. Just call it salmon. Because fish is healthy. Assuming you avoid... Oh, sushi. Sushi is another one. I want to say ramen, but you can't, like, even with good ramen, it's just, like, not filling. And I like, it's tasty. I really like spicy miso. It's good, especially like in the... You know, people might give me shit for this, and I have friends that give me shit. But even in the summer, like especially in the summer, hot, having spicy miso to give you that kind of like sinus clearing feeling, even when it's hot, it's uncomfortable to eat a soup, like, I still enjoy it. You throw a couple hard-boiled eggs. But again, even with the hard-boiled eggs, hesitant to include. Let's say soup, but sushi is not really filling either. So let's say sushi / ramen together, since each one on the is not. So that's what we got 5, I think. I think we got 5. Let's just do 2. I don't really want to include stew in there because stew's not that delicious. Like, it's fine. It's a good winter meal, but like I can't see myself eating it consistently. Like, if I was gonna go to a soup consistently, it'd have to be... I'm not weeaboo, it's just, like, there isn't really another good soup I could eat consistently. Not really that into burgers. French fries are nice. Not regular. Too fatty to be. You know what? You know what I really like? I really like a good salad, but I can, like, never get a good salad, so let's count that as one. Homemade salad would be fantastic. You get a good, like, to me, a good salad would be like, first of all, you gotta start out with good lettuce, so you go with romaine. Get that iceberg shit out of you. Then you go with some raw mushrooms, some raw white mushrooms in there. Not too many. You get a sliced up cold hard-boiled egg. And you get little slivers or sticks of carrot in there. You get small chunks of cauliflower, and you get small diced bits of Black Forest ham, and you top it off with a nice homemade mustard vinaigrette. And that's real good. Trying to think, what would the last one be? Not sure. Kind of covered almost all the bases, I think. Not really sure what else I'd want to have. Tacos fall under burritos, so I'm not going to go there. Maybe like a really good thing of nachos, like homemade nachos. You get some nice corn tortilla chips. Stumbled through that, couldn't speak properly. With some black beans, a little bit of melted cheese, not too much. They usually overdo it. You usually get too much on your nachos. You can't go too hard. And you get some really nice chicken that just kind of falls apart, and that's where you get a lot of the moisture. And then some guacamole on the side. I think that'd be solid. I don't know if that's really a dinner, though. And I don't know. See if our... No, I'm not really making that much progress here. It must be because I'm having... Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know for option 7. I'm not sure what I'd pick. Nachos is one, but I feel like that's kind of a cop-out. I don't... It's a real... I could say crepes, but honestly, I'm kind of worn. Not really doing it. Damn, I don't know what else I'd in there. Oh, well, leave it up to you guys. Why don't you, if you're interested, throw a comment down in the comments and let me know what you think the... Feel free to disagree with what I've said so far, but if you want just the 7th option, like what you'd go for like if you're gonna pick one thing you had to eat every Monday, Tuesday, whatever day, you'd have one meal every day that you'd have. And it would... You'd go through the week and it'd be different every day and then it'd repeat. What would your 7th option be if you accept the 6 that I put together? I think I put... Maybe I put... maybe. But hypothetically, what would be your 1? Let me know. Or 7. Go through all 7 if you want. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'm hungry. I'm about to go to bed and I'm starving now. Thanks to that topic, so apologies if I put you in a similar position. But at any rate, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well.